I hope it's not a bother, but may I speak with you?
My thanks again for gathering up the eggs, but I need to ask another favour, if you can spare me the time. One of the cooks waiting on these eggs is Holly Hornblower, and I'd hate to disappoint her. She makes the most wonderful pies. I've put some of the eggs in the basket next to me, so if you could take the basket up to Holly, I'd appreciate it. Holly lives up the road to the east in Hobbiton behind the ivy bush. Please be quick about delivering them if you would. And again, be careful about the rooster, that the rooster doesn't see you with them. He'll let out a call that will upset the whole flock if he catches sight of you. Right. So the rooster will show up with an eye above his head on the minimap. So we can see that at least. What do you want?
Might I have a word with you?
This sounds like it's going to be a puzzle, in which case it might be hard to do that without the rooster seeing me, but we'll see how we get on. Hello there, I have gotten myself into a heap of trouble. Do you think you can help me? I snuck in and took a basket of eggs when Dad wasn't looking. He's very particular about his prized hens and doesn't let me tend them. I just wanted a snack by the river with my friends is all. Well, after I snuck out the eggs, I realised they had chicks in them. Dad has been trying to get his prized hens to lay eggs for longer than I can remember. It must be the new rooster he got from Budgeford. I can't go back and return the eggs, but maybe you can. Dad hurt his leg and has so many travellers running about fetching eggs, so you would be able to sneak in and replace the ones I took. I got so flustered trying to get away with the eggs that I forgot which hen I took them from. I put the eggs in the basket in the order I took them, so all you need to do is figure out what order the hens lay them in. I was able to sneak out a page from my dad's journal. He can write, you know. He taught me my letters, though I can't make out up from down with his notes. Maybe you will have more luck. Be careful placing the eggs back in the nests. Those hens know what eggs are their own and will roll out any that aren't theirs. Then you'll have to start over. Okay, so we got a little bit of a puzzle, have we? So, Pimpinella, Cineraria, Bellflower and Telltime. So, Pimpinella lays eggs before Sin. Moonlight is last. So, Moonlight... Oh, it says 5. So, Moonlight is definitely number 5. Pimp is before Sin. Bellflower is after Pimp. Telltime is after Cineria. So Telltime would be 4 for definite. Pimpinella looks like it's first. Pimp is before Sin. Bellflower is after Pimp. So Bellflower second. Pimp, Bell, Sin, Tell, Moon. Okay. Pimp's over there. Where's the rooster? There it is. So Pimpinella first. Okay. Pimp, Bellflower. Scenario. Rooster's coming around the back. Telltime. And Moonlight. Where's Moonlight? Are you down the end? Am I blind? Where's the rooster? Just keep track of where the rooster is. There it is. There we go. Riddle solved.
Hello.
You've got all the eggs matched up with the hens. I can't thank you enough, Silry.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Do you see that chicken over there, the big one? She is the queen of the hen house and Dad's favourite, Belina. Bellini used to be the best egg layer in the whole of the West Farthing, but the other day she just up and stopped laying eggs altogether. Dad says if she doesn't start laying eggs soon, she's going to end up as supper. I know she can still lay eggs, and I would hate to see her on my dinner plate, no matter how fat she is. You were so helpful with returning those eggs. I'm sure you'll be able to figure out what is wrong with Bellina, Silri. So she's over here. Rooster's on the left. Oh no, it's a session play. Bellina looks very hungry. Here we go. Egg. Session play. I think this is actually what we need to do to unlock session play as a chicken in general, if I'm not mistaken. John Bastian, thanks for the live stream and the discussion stuff. Got to go now, so you're off. I've probably missed you going off, but I will say goodbye to you and hope you have a nice evening. Just in case you're still around. Right, so what have we got to do? We are here. We have Angry Tuskers. We need to collect earthworms for Bellina. And of course my UI is set, which is why it's kind of shrinked, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. So scratch, scratch. We've got 2 skills as a chicken. What have we got? Seek the worm. Nothing can escape your searching gaze so long as it is a worm. Duration 5 seconds, cooldown 30 seconds. And foul fleetness. A burst of speed can make the difference between freedom and flattened. 50% run speed for 30 seconds, 2-minute cooldown. So since we can't fight, if we use the Seek the Worm skill, I mean, is it going to tell us if we go over a dirt part? Don't know. Chicken Run flashback episode 201. We were talking about that the other day, weren't we? Yeah, that was good fun trying to get all the way to Isengard as chickens, even though we failed in our quest, and that's only half of the distance you can go in the world these days. There we go. We've got 1 earthworm. The rabbit's harmless. So is our chicken friend going to be upset because you can't find earthworms? But yeah, if we get in trouble, we can run away from the boars. But the problem is because we're in an instance. Wait, are we in an instance or are we in open world? We might technically be in an open world. If we're in an instance, it won't reset the aggro, and if we're in open world, we can potentially run far enough away. Give him a wide berth. Come on, 1 more. Oh God, no! I don't want to risk it. I'm going to run away. I'll bet you that'll be the one I need now. Mikey Sparks, I tune back in and you're playing as a chicken. Indeed I am. There we go, collected 4 of 4. Talk to Bellina. Are you going to kick me out of the instance? Can't talk to myself as myself. Are you literally going to make me talk to myself as myself? Let's go wander over. The shoes are red to me, but they are at least passive. Flippy flaps. So yeah, we're going to talk to Bellina as Bellina. Actually, we're not as Bellina, we're just a generic chicken. Who might you be? I do not believe I've seen you in this hen house before. Well, no matter. Are those earthworms you have for me? I simply will not eat anything but earthworms these days. I have not taken well to the new feed in the yard. There we go. So she doesn't like the new food. And that's why she's not laying eggs. So hop back whenever the session play ends. Alright. So, want to make sure I don't go too close to that rooster. Talk towards Sandson.
Is there something I can do for you?
So, Belina was just hungry for some earthworms? Well, I'm glad that you figured out what was wrong with her. Now she will be safe from Dad's cooking pot. That chicken is an odd one if she takes you. She will show you exactly what is bothering her. I'd wager she would talk if she knew how.
Might I speak with you a moment?
So the sky is falling, another one that's going to be a chicken play in it. Belina is eating again, but she still looks upset. You did as good a job as could be asked for getting her to eat again. Do you think you could calm her too? Pa doesn't like me fussing Belina, says I get her too excitable. He has taken a liking to you though. Maybe he would even hire you as a farmhand if he had a mind for it. I could use the extra help. So, got to collect the egg basket and avoid roosters. So, the roosters are on the left there. Sneak around the back. Are you going to make me do it from the Lone Lands or something? Please tell me I'm not going to have to go everywhere to do it. If I remember correctly, the sky is falling as the last one you needed as... or was it the last one we did before we did the Isengard? Because then you get a 2-hour timer or something. Let's see what we need to do. Well, hello again. I was beginning to think you wouldn't come back after you brought me that nice present. I thought maybe you were taken by one of those terrible wolves. Time was when we didn't have to worry about wolves. There were too few, and the farmer would always drive them off when they did try to sneak into the coop. But more and more of us have been disappearing lately. I think it may be wolf mischief. We need a brave rooster such as yourself to go warn the other coops to find what is going on. There are coops at Brownlock's farm to the east and slightly north on the road to Needlehole, Cotton's farm to the east in Bywater, and Balthelion far to the east and south along the river. So we've got 3 places we need to go without being eaten. Okay, so they're all pretty south. The last one's down the bottom there. So west of Hobbiton, down by Bywater, and then over to Stock. It's doable. Let's do it. So this is going to be a lot of running around. If you thought the pies in the post was bad, I've got news for you. You're going to be walking across the Shire now as a chicken. Now, admittedly, 30 seconds on a 2... Oh, hello, wolf. The wolf is bad. 30 seconds on a 2-minute timer. I could press that button now to speed myself up, but if I don't have it when I need it, I'm probably going to regret it. Our poor little chicken's only got 132 health as well. So, first farm is literally this one here. So this is the one that was taken over by the wolves. So this could get quite interesting. What's the best way of sneaking in here? Maybe going wide. So we need to get over there behind that tree. Oh, there had to be one that just spawned in, didn't it? God damn it. One on the hill there should be able to thread the gap. Between 3 of them. Yep, none of them have aggroed. Greetings, chicken friend. Wolves? Of course I've seen the wolves. Have you looked around? Almost our entire coop has been taken. There have been some folk carrying off the survivors down to Waymeat, though. I thought you were going to turn around and go, no, I haven't seen any wolves. No wolves here. Right, so number 1 has been warned. So next we need to go south of Bywater. So if we just go across all these fields. That's Hobbiton, the south side of Hobbiton down here. Should be fairly safe though. Oh, there's a couple of wolves around. It's actually quite a way across. Tom Cotton's farm next. Feel free to ask any questions in the chat in the meantime while I'm doing this. I reckon what they probably should do, since we've got trait trees these days, is give chickens trait trees that you can do from doing the chicken session plays, that you can level up your chicken. Gain new traits or skills or abilities for future session plays. Maybe like decrease the timer on the run speed buff and things like that. Like give you bigger evasion buffs, or potentially like give you a bit more HP to make it easier when you go to the higher level areas, that you don't just get completely one shot. So, getting there. Just over the other side here, that'll be the farmer's house. Boing. So that boar is probably passive. No, he's hostile. So let's give him a wide berth. Boing. Rosie Cotton! That's Sam's future wife. Wolves here in the Shire. Wolves have not dared to venture in so far since the old times, or so legends tell. I don't rightly know what we could do about such an attack. If there was anything we can do here, let us know. Give my regards to Belina. So number 2 is done. And then number 3, we need to get all the way down to Farmer Maggot's fields over here, south of Stock. So, probably want to get down onto this southern road and then take that most of the way across. So I think we're going to have to go. Maybe I'll climb that, it's going to be too steep. So if we come around the edge of this hill, have to take the upper road first, I think, a bit further down. Yeah, we've got a 1 hour time limit on this quest at least. Stinging gnats, let's avoid them. It's a toad, but it's passive. Shrews are passive. I can't say I actually ever remember coming through this particular apple orchard before. As Gandalf would say, I have no memory of this place. I feel this is going to end badly. So let's go south. We're close to the road. Got the little lake to the south of us. I mean, the flies wouldn't hurt me, they'd just be really irritating and follow me everywhere. So we're near Woodhall. Oh, there we go. Harvest flies are dangerous. Wolves are definitely dangerous. I might have... Nope, I'm alright. I was worried that it might have been too narrow a gap between those two mobs. Otherwise I would have put my evasion speed and ran away like a leaf on the wind. So there's quite a lot of harvest flies around here as well. Sort of west of Woodhall in these kind of wooded areas. So that might be worth coming back off camera at some point and doing that for the Sigil Fly Slayer. But I do remember them being a lot more prevalent, kind of like along the road north of Woodhall. But generally the Woodhall area seems to be pretty good. So we're going to have to try and cross the river at some point.